In our project, opened f views rooms and show.html.erb. Now again, I'm just close this one so easy for us to follow the structure of this page. Alright, so now we're going to create a new row. I'll just make a comment here. Let's say this one would be closed by rooms. We're going to create a new row. And inside this row, we're going to display other rooms that close by to our current room within a certain kilometers radius. So I'm going to say for rooms in room dot nearby. Alright, so here we're going to pass the miles. Alright, so I'm going to say 10 miles. And for each room, if you can find, we're going to display in a column. So call MD4, and inside that one, we're going to display a panel. And panel default. Inside its panel, we're going to display the panel heading. And inside that, we're going to display the image tag. And which is room.photos. We're going to display the first photo, just like the one that we did before. And here we use a medium size. Now for the body, let's say panel body. Let's put a link here. So I'm going to say link to. Now we'll link to room dot listing name and link to the room. Alright, might need to make a break here, and we also want to display the room dot distance dot round 2, and I'm going to say this one's miles away. Okay, so first, this nearby function is from the gel code, and this room distance round here is from gel code as well. So what we're doing here is just find all the room nearby this room within the 10 miles radius, and for every single room we can find, just display it inside a panel. So if we got a panel heading, display the first image of that room, and also we want to create a link to that room, and we make a notice say how far away is from that room to this certain room. Now I might want to put the header here, so I'm going to say nearby. Oh, and this one should be listing name, not list name. Save it. Now open your web browser and make sure you restart the server, and going to this room detail, room 1, and scroll on to down. Okay, here so we got the header, but we have nothing to display here. This is because we have only one room so far in our database. Now it's time for you to create another room, just for testing. Okay, so I'll just create some dummy rooms for testing purpose. Let's refresh the page and see how it looks. Okay, now if you scroll down, awesome, so we can find some nearby room, which is really nice. And one thing we should notice that the image just break out the panel, so we're going to fix this. And also I'll just notice one thing, if you go back to the rooms, yes, at least we need to separate these two rooms so it would look nicer. So back to our show page, in the panel heading, we're going to add the preview class into here, so to make sure that the image fit into the panel heading. Also, we want to update the index.html.erb under rooms. So very simple. All we need to do is just put the HR here. Back to our web browser and hit refresh. Okay, awesome. So we just got a HR, which is a bar here. It's going to separate two different rooms. Awesome. Now also, if you go back to the room 1, and here is the room 1, which is nice. And if we can scroll down to here, awesome. So our image fit into the panel. We got great. Now if you can click Leo House, if you scroll down, and now the map is gone. Also, we notice that the carousel is not automatically run over, and obviously it's not functioning properly. But if we refresh the page, now see that you got the map back. And also the carousel is just working properly. What's going on here? This problem causes by the default gem called TurboLink. Now if you open a gem file, so here is a default gem called TurboLink. So TurboLink is a gem that makes the following links in your web application load faster. Instead of letting the browser recompile the JavaScript and the CSS between each page, it keeps the current state instant alive and replace only the body and the title in the head. Now there are 3 potential solutions to overcome the issue. First, you might need to install a gem called jQuery and TurboLink. Alright, but this gem is not working in this case. So we come up with the second option. The second option is quite simple. All you need to do is just add the attribute data no TurboLink into all links. But the problem with this approach is you have to put this attribute in every single link, and that would be terrible when you do it in the maintenance. So for the sake of simplicity, we're going with the third option, which is removing the TurboLink. So to do that, just open F, Access, JavaScript, and application.js. Now here what we need to do, we just need to remove this from a JavaScript. Now refresh the web browser. Okay, and trying to going to another room from this link. Okay, if you scroll down, beautiful, the map is still there. And the carousel is working properly. Awesome. That's the end of this task. After this, you should be confident in working with Bootstrap Grid, Google Map API, and as you can see, it's not hard at all to build this up. Alright then, and I'll see you in the next task.